In a heartfelt gesture of compassion and support, His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Abubakarr Karim, the Sierra Leonean ambassador to the People's Republic of China, has officially handed over the sum of $13,700 to the grieving family of Ibrahim Denke, the late student who was enrolled at the China University of Petroleum in Beijing, tragically passed away last year. The emotional handing over took place at the conference room of the Foreign Affairs Building in Freetown, in the presence of the Denke family alongside key officials including Alan C.E. Logan, Acting Director General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, and George A. Dambo, Student Secretary at the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education. These gathering aim to honor the memory of Ibrahim Denke while providing much-needed support to his family during this difficult time. The financial support was made possible following a request made from the Sierra Leone Embassy in China, which sought to secure health insurance for the late student family in light of his untimely passing. This commitment underscores the embassy's dedication to its citizens studying abroad and highlights the importance of being prepared for unexpected challenges. During the ceremony, His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Abubakarr Karim expressed his deep condolence to the Denke family. He remarked that they will stand by the side of the family in this trying time, and it is their hope that the assistance will provide some solace, and Ibrahim's contribution and potential will not be forgotten.
We can at the ministry for calm hand over a little pause following the passing away of one of our students then. Obviously it's a very sad event. This is not something we want for the do, but unfortunately sometime last year one of our students then, where they studied in Beijing, passed away, and obviously the embassy do all the level best for make sure say we repatriate the remains of the body to Sierra Leone and to the family for letting them get a befitting burial. Embassy did the level best for that they happen. But since that time after that, we decided also as an embassy for pursue some health insurance for the deceased person. And through that, we'll be able to secure some funds where the health insurance we get for an amount of about 100,000 RMB, an equivalent of about 13,700 and so, dollars. So that money there, obviously, not to something we want for they do, for they can hand over their kind thing and to family, but they make fit that we for hand over that money there to the parents then of the deceased, because the mommy and the daddy are alive, and then be fully aware with the update them. So now that money they are bring come for can hand over through, obviously, in the presence of the Director General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Student Secretary of the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education, Mr. Dambo, for let we hand them over to the family, obviously including also the Director of Asia and Middle East. So that we can do today. It's a very sad event. As you can see, maybe they cry, but what can we do? And then I got them back, So if I didn't have the ministry today, particularly for that purpose,
Alan C.E. Logan, representing the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, added that the gesture not only signifies their support for the Denke family, but also reinforces the bond between the nation and its citizens overseas, and they are committed to ensuring that their students are safeguarded during their studies.
Well, Ambassador, when our representative without there when this thing happened, he informed me, and thank you very much for all the consular assistance. You do everything possible for able to provide support, for able to provide consular assistance to the family, and for able to keep that line of communication. But not only that, after he succeed, for bringing her back with some nephew who became, in circumstances we know, like when he that's not done, you make sure say you go after the authorities for gets the insurance claim, and that way I can do a handing over to the family.
Judge Adabo, echoing this sentiment, emphasized the collective responsibility to uplift and support families of students who face adversity abroad.
When we read the death of Tenke, it's so sad, because I remember when they made the book, it was so full of life, that when a person of God, so that was one of I don't really get much for saying, I just want to say one thing hard. It really sad. I joined with the chair ambassador, also lost another student back in Hungary. About the same time, himself will try to himself everybody can go back in Nigeria. Not a cat. This kind of presentation we want. When they can help and develop the country, contribute their own little way.
The ceremony concluded with a heartfelt words from the Denke family, who expressed their gratitude for the support and compassion showed by the embassy and the government of Sierra Leone.
I appreciate you now, staff again the embassy day. I think this don't show the significance of having these embassies at the respective areas, because in a situation where nobody gets any representation here, it will be extremely difficult. So tell God, thank you, even the government again for able try to maintain some of the embassies there, even though we are in challenging times, but at least we will maintain staff there and will be able to represent today. So as family, we're not able to say much again. We'll just continue for telling us thank you for the role, and by extension, I will tell the ministers we appreciate the ministry, the role model, and all play to it.
While the loss of Ibrahim Denke remained a tragedy, the provision of financial assistance stands as a testament to the strong ties and sense of duty that characterized the Sierra Leonean community, both at home and abroad. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.